So Quantum has two rack-mounted libraries, an i3, which is 3U, and an i6, which is 6U. Each of those 3U has 50 slots. So in the case of an i6, you start off with 100 slots. These are modular. They'll stack up on top of each other up to 48U. So with an i6, you'll get 8 modules and up to 800 tapes. The magazines on the i3 and i6 slide out the front and will automatically inventory when reinserted. And when powered on, these arrows will eject the magazines for you. Next, we'll take a look at the back. So on the back side of the i3 or the i6, you have the main controller. They call it a system control board, SCB. Also full height drives on the i6, half height drives on the i3. And of course, 1 or 2 power supplies if you need dual power. Another thing customers love about the drive configuration is as the modules increase up to 48U, the drives can also increase up to 24 drives in a 48U. Great optional feature on the Quantum i3 or i6 is iSCSI bridge. Basically, that takes Ethernet connection to your backup server and then runs it into the library, converts it over to SAS, and you can then talk to the drives. SAS has a limitation of how long the cables can be. This allows more flexible configuration of your data center. All right, so the Quantum Scalar i3 and i6 are scalable up to 48U. So this is an i3 control module with 14 expansion modules, and we still have space to expand more if we need to. So Quantum's Scalar i3 and i6 libraries are full of security features. One of the best ones is what we call air gap. So this magazine is actually ejected just a 1/4 of an inch. We have physical slides that keep it from popping all the way out. When it's in this condition, the robot cannot physically pick tapes. And so your tapes are completely secure in the library. But also you can still inventory those tapes and so prove that they're where you think they are. When it's time to reuse the tapes that are currently ransom blocked, you send a message to your operator, and the operator just inserts the magazine again. So typically tapes will be air gapped for whatever your backup retention period is, and then they'll be ready to cycle back through and be reused. At that time, you can send a message to your operator. The operator can come down, physically push the magazine back in. The robot will inventory the tapes, but also now they're accessible to your robot and for your backup system again.